Yo, what's up? It is Wednesday, August 6th. Welcome to Points of the Crown, the only show where I don't have an intro ready to go, but you're here for it anyways. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It has been, let's just say there's a lot going on in a short amount of time, but I'm here for it. And I'm glad you're here for it too. If you could hit the like button, say hello in the chat. Friends, we're coming off of, I had 2 weekends off. 2 weekends off of travel, I should say, because I've been a busy bee in between. 2 weekends off where I went to incarceration, had a big birthday cookout, all that good stuff, and then had a little dip in the toe back into doing shows again, back into doing travel, and with a little 2-day show out in Roanoke, Virginia, and a little place called Big Lick. We're going to talk about that. We'll talk about a whole lot more too. We've got shows coming up. I'm going to be on the road for about a week and a half, 2 weeks straight. And then I haven't even looked at my schedule after that. I just know from August to pretty much the first week of November, I'm pretty much booked. So there's a lot going on there. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Roanoke. If you were in the chat and you were at Big Lick, I was told that Big Lick got its name because it's a big spot where deer would go to lick some of the salt deposits there. So for the longest time I had no idea what Big Lick meant. I asked the obvious question in the room. I wasn't let down. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess it makes sense. But all in all, it's a solid little 2-day show. JD, I believe the name is pronounced Sudfin. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. He puts on a good show, and he's been on the other side of the table, so he knows what it's like to be a vendor, to be an artist. So very reasonable prices. I believe it's his brother that runs the Marriott. So we had great pricing over there. Got to hang out and see his band play, and had all in all a good time. This was a very pleasant surprise. Is that downtown? I don't know if this is downtown Roanoke, adjacent to downtown Roanoke. They have a First Watch restaurant with an Optimus Prime outside. So First Watch, I believe, is supposed to be like the I think it's a Christian run place to get breakfast. And not only do they have Christ on their side, they also have Optimus Prime. That's pretty sweet. But I think we got someone in the back room here. Let's welcome to the stage, if you would, give a round of applause for none other than James Sketching the Beasts. Where'd he go? Hello, James? I think he might be frozen. Never mind. Not sure what's happening there. We'll see if he jumps back in. James, if you're waiting in the side stage, every time I hit add, nothing shows up. So we'll see in a bit, buddy. But yeah, this Optimus Prime was pretty sweet. We got a close look at it. This thing is made out of real car parts, as far as we can tell. Looks like it's all welded together and all that good stuff. So all you folks that have family out in possibly Virginia, maybe West Virginia, the likes thereof, They have all the cars sitting out in the front yard. This is an excellent opportunity for them to apply themselves and make transformers to put out in front of different restaurant establishments. Some tech difficulties. All good, buddy. We'll be here. We'll be here. So perhaps, if First Watch has Optimus Prime, maybe you go across the street and make a Bumblebee for the IHOP. Maybe a Starscream for, I don't know, Bob Evans. What's up, Dave? Let's go, man. Go see you here in a little bit, buddy. Out there in Chicago. But all in all, yeah, it's a good. I did a marker. Someone was asking about the alcohol markers, so I did a little demo and I doodled this. This is not my favorite drawing I've ever done. But buddy Brandon was out there. He was helping me out for a couple days. And had a good time just hanging out. It was a pretty low-key show, but we had a good time. Things are great, bud. Been really busy, but I think it all hit me Tuesday. I decided it was time to take a break. And I didn't get much done, but I think I needed the R&R. Honestly, Monday should have been the R&R day, but I ended up doing a bunch of sketch covers. So that was the thing. But things are good, man. Big Lick was good. I'm looking forward. I'm not looking. Truth be told, sorry, Boston. I'm not looking forward to Boston. I was just looking at my hotel arrangements, getting ready for that, and it's a nightmare. Chicago's no problem. Plenty of places to stay in Rosemont. I've been booked up there forever. Boston, there's no good place to stay in Boston. That's all I got to say about that. What up, Chris? You've been busy. You've been out there at the Gen Con. How'd that go, man? I tried getting in there a long time ago, and they waitlisted me after. I think that was one of those places you had to pay to apply. Let's see. No thing but a chicken wing. James is our resident expert on buffalo wings, by the way. I actually had someone put him up to the test. Where the hell were we? Cincinnati, Anime, Ohio. And he ordered the buffalo wings. And here he is to talk about it. James, our resident buffalo wing expert.
Yes. Coming at you from Buffalo.
I just saw your commentary. No thing but a chicken wing. This is an ongoing theme for you.
Yeah. I love me some chicken wings, man. Love me some chicken wings.
The fact that the dude at Cincinnati wanted to get your opinion on the buffalo wings that they had. Yeah. Being what would you call that? The resident Buffalonian?
Yes.
Is that what they call you guys up there? Buffalonians?
Yeah. It's a pretty common term. Yeah.
Buffalo Knights?
Buffalonians.
Oh, I think I like Buffalo Knights better.
Buffalo Knights. That's cool.
Dave, it's gonna be and it's gonna be there, and it's gonna be another, and it's gonna be gone. I am preferring out of the two shows. I was just about to tell Boston Fan Expo how much I don't really want to do the show. It'll be fine. It was fine last time. It'll be fine again. Everything's gonna be good. But Chicago, I know a lot more people at Chicago, so just by default, it's gonna be more fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
it's always nice to see friendly faces.
Yeah. Chris, sounds like you had a good time at Gen Con, man. Best show ever.
Nice. Are you a pirate?
I haven't even tried to get back into Gen Con. It's Gen Con.
Where's that at?
It's Indianapolis. I think it's just at the Indy Convention Center. But I've only ever done Origins down in Columbus. That's a pretty good show. Not too crazy. It's a 4-day, so it's a bit much.
Yeah.
But and Sunday is almost, I don't want to say a waste of time, but Sunday is I don't know. I think I made $200 last time I did a Sunday.
Oh wow.
But everything else is great. But Gen Con is supposed to be Origins on steroids. Bigger venue, more stuff. So
nice.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna have to start doling out titles here. James is the resident wing expert. We'll call him, and Dave's our resident blacksmith. Does that make James a wingsmith? Be our wingsmith.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I would have to make the wings to be a smith of them.
So you're more of a smiter than a smither. A wing smiter.
Yes, the wing smiter. Yeah.
It was amazing, but it spoiled me from doing Comic Cons. I was on the wait list, dude. At this point, I have like no gumption to even try applying. I know that's one of those shows that everyone and their brother's trying to get into.
Really? I've never even heard of it till just now. That's crazy.
It was one of the first conventions that had like a name, because it's always like whatever city Comic Con, you know?
Yeah.
It was one of the first conventions I remember hearing the name, and I was back in like maybe high school when I heard about it.
Oh wow.
So it's been going on for a quick minute. Dave, I think Dave's giving you the blessing on the Wingsmith, man.
All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
It could be the smiter. Call you James, the Beast of Sketching, Smiter of Wings. Make a very Lord of the Rings.
Yes, that's perfect. I love it.
Artisanal wings, handcrafted.
Nice.
Tell you what, man, I made some killer wings the other day. It's not an exciting story, but I made some and they were good. Lord of the Wings.
Lord of the Wings. That's awesome.
Dave's got your back. There you go.
Rock on. I appreciate it, Dave.
Oh yeah, man. So yeah, all in all, Big Lick. It's if I ever have a record-setting show there, I would be amazed. But it's never a record low and it's never a record high. It's just get some bills paid, see some good folks, have a good time. The biggest thing there is like the community, man. There's so many regulars I get to see. I kind of bounce. Cool. There's a bunch of them that are at Raleigh. I don't know, Chris, if you were at Raleigh or not, but this is like literally the weekend after. I heard some horror stories about Raleigh. But so yeah, there's my plug for my Kickstarter at the end of this one. But yeah, this is a good weekend. Optimus Prime.
That's awesome.
There's one wild thing that happened.
Ooh.
You want to hear something completely unexpected?
Sure, let's go for it. Let's hear it.
So, truth be told, one of the things that can be said. Sorry, it's the Samwise of chicken wings.
Samwise.
You'd rather be Samwise than Gollum, man. If you're over there like just gnarling down on some bones. Yeah. I feel like anytime I have to eat wings at the bar, that's what I look like. It's just Gollum with just like just the absolute mess. Yeah. No good. No bueno. So the one thing I could say about a lot of shows, but it's Big Lick is no different, is that Sunday, if they do a costume contest on Sunday, that's gonna be when the show comes to a crawl.
Close. Yep.
Yeah, because everyone wants to go see the costumes. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
And there were some cool ones there too. But we're getting towards the end. Me and Brandon, we start breaking things down, so that way we can get out of there right at 5. We left like mission critical stuff up, and then it was like, But a vendor was assaulted at Big Lick Comic Con.
Oh wow!
There's the plot twist. I am not going to be able to talk about much about this other than what's in this post.
Yeah.
I may or may not have been somewhat involved. I'm fine. Most everybody's fine. Let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger. Look at that. The comment here was, does anyone know how the vendor is doing after being beaten up this evening by a group of young adults? Roanoke City Police said attackers are still on the run.
Oh my goodness. That's nuts.
Janine Thompson weighs in and says, I'm going to be texting him. I'm the other vendor that was involved. He was in pretty bad shape, much worse than I was. Still pretty danged woozy from it. What happened is they were trying to extort money out of him. And when he and I called for security, they jumped him and I tried to pull them off. Lost that fight.
Whoa,
unhappy
that
face.
sucks.
Yeah. So I can't say too much because I don't know what can and cannot be said. I was walking out when this whole thing started, and yeah, they will say that. Here's what I will say: there were a handful of people that jumped in to help, and it all went very quickly. And security did get over there fairly quickly. When security showed up, they had split. And some people that were there helping, when security showed up, said, my services are no longer needed, and went their own way.
Yeah.
I'll just leave it at that. So, yes, what the hell indeed?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's, yeah, there was some rumors going around. I don't know what's true and what's hearsay or whatnot.
Right.
Apparently, from some of the things that I was told, and I have no idea if it's informed or not. I have no idea if it's correct. Apparently, the guy had paid some people to come in and help tear down and set up. And because the dude has a lot of stuff. And apparently, there might have been some issues with money. And when there's issues with money with some people, they decide that the best way to get their money back is with their fists. So now there's at least 2 people, I believe, that they are looking for. So, but they know who they are. I mean, the guy had contacted them, emailed them, or whatever, called them. However, he was in communication. He knows who they are, and that was the. That's all I know at this point. So,
I hope that gets resolved. That's awful, man. I can't imagine being a witness to that, even having that happen to me. That's crazy.
Well, and it's the unfortunate thing is, there was a friend of mine, her daughter, I believe is, I think she's, I don't know that I've ever met her daughter. I want to say she's like 12 or 13, maybe, was actually over there shopping, I guess, when it happened. So she's pretty shook up seeing like an altercation. There was like stuff flying there. If I remember correctly, there's a bunch of plushies. So there's like plushies going everywhere. Like, yeah. But yeah,
was it a pillow fight?
It wasn't a pillow fight. There's going to be an assault charge. Like, people got hurt.
Yeah.
And actually just very thankful that nothing like too serious actually happened. Like, if someone my concern, because I may or may not have seen them like run out of the back of the building, which I may or may not have gone that way as well, is that they were going to come back with shit. Like.
Oh, yeah.
So that's one of those things where you never know what people are capable of. And if you're willing to get in a fight over what I'm going to assume is probably not that much money in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of rough.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's crazy, man.
That was one of those things where I was talking to somebody else. It was actually the night before, that anytime that you're professionally dealing with money, you got to get stuff in writing.
Yeah.
Got to get stuff in writing. So,
yep.
Let's see. Let's catch up with chat here. Michael says, I know that someone threw salt at me, but that sounds much worse. Hopefully they're okay. Yes. My brother got me the assault rifle for Christmas or my birthday or something. It's the one that shoots salt at bugs. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I still haven't tried it yet. I need to get that thing out. Yeah, you would think that some people, would have a conversation, be reasonable, that sort of thing. I mean, this is what Judge Judy is for like small claims stuff. You know?
Yeah.
They would probably entertain a Comic-Con dispute, civil claims thing, but
yeah, I'd watch it.
If I was in like the waiting room for the doctor or something, and it was because that's the only time I ever see it, as if I was like waiting on an appointment.
Yeah. Right. They always have those channels on.
It's that or the other dude that has the baseball bat, the judge that has the bat. I don't know what his name is. Dude, if anything happens at Rosemont and Dave has to go to his trunk, it's literally gonna get medieval.
Get medieval.
Someone's got to hold the beer. Don't want that getting knocked over.
Yeah.
But it's just, what if not for that exact situation?
Yeah.
And that's when stuff like that happens so quick and you don't really know what's going on or what level of restraint or force to use, it can get really confusing really quick.
Yeah.
If you had Judge Dredd there, he gets to make all those decisions. He doesn't find himself in a lawsuit for ages. So yeah, there's that. So friends that are hanging out, please hit that like button while we're hanging here. While we're talking about legal concerns, I want to add, I need to get stingers for these things. I want to add a segment about something to do with like how to get away with crime. Last time we had the guy that was like sleepwalking or whatever.
Yeah.
I've got a new one. Have you thought about how to get away with crime lately, James?
No. Same answer as last time. Not really.
No, not really. Wink, wink.
No. Yeah.
Well, this is a good one. Have you heard of Cornelius Anderson?
I have not. Who's this guy?
Well, number one, I learned a couple things here. One is how to get away with a crime, but then number two is that he robbed the Burger King for $2,000, which means that if you're going to hold up a Burger King, you can expect to get about $2,000. Mind you, this is 13 years ago, so that might be a little different. I don't know if it's going to be more for inflation, less because of digital means paying.
Yeah.
But here's the deal, though. He was sentenced to 13 years, but the cops never came to get him.
Okay.
Due to a clerical error, they thought he was in jail. 13 years later, during his scheduled release, they realized he wasn't there. And they came to get him, and the judge ordered his release. Said that he had been on his best behavior for 13 years. It was their fault he wasn't in jail. Right?
Yeah.
Kind of wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing, though. If you rob that first Burger King and you get away with it, more or less, now you know what not to do for the next Burger King. This guy could have been robbing Burger Kings for 13 years. Would we know?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. Although they may have realized sooner that he was not in jail. If he had.
It seems like a pretty big mistake.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't know if the details of the crime, I don't know if he was armed or whatnot, but 13 years for $2,000 seems pretty, I don't know. 13 years for $2,000. Is that the right amount of time? I don't know. I'm not the judge.
That seems like a lot for $2,000, but I guess it depends. Yeah. Well, I guess, if you're holding it up, you got to be threatening them somehow. So there's that charge. Then there's the actual stealing the money charge. The resisting arrest, I'm sure they hit him with a bunch of stuff to get him up to 13 years. Yeah.
What's up, Caucasian Sasquatch?
What's up?
From the Caucasus. Yes, Chris is our resident cryptid expert. I don't know if
nice.
Chris, if Loft, if you watch the Y-Files, but they've been doing cryptid episodes lately, so definitely check those out. Absolutely. So given the fact that you could possibly rob a restaurant for 13 years, what do you think that would if you had to go? If you had, you're not getting out of this one, James. If you had to go rob a fast food joint, which one do you think you would go rob?
Would not be a Burger King.
No. You get caught.
I would say McDonald's or Wendy's, man. I think honestly,
Why is that? Why McDonald's first? Why was that your first choice?
McDonald's, I just feel like McDonald's gets more traffic. They'd have more money. Yeah.
Good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, you know.
Michael says he hit the Sizzler. Very good.
Sizzler. Okay. Not heard of that one.
Loft's going to hit up KFC and get the secret recipe.
Hey, somebody posted the secret recipe. It's online. You can find it.
That's there's all kinds of stores that people finding them, and then like they get a visit from the Colonel. Like that dude takes it seriously.
Yeah. No, there's that one TikToker guy who leaks recipes, and he's like, that's like his thing. Other than he's kind of funny, but no, he like claims the legit KFC recipe, posted it on TikTok. I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot of it.
Interesting. So like 11 herbs and spices.
Them spices.
They're spicy. I don't know, man. I feel like if you were to rob like a let's see, like what's one of those drive like Sonic or something where you're already in the car.
Oh yeah.
That's your best bet getting away, I think.
Yeah, but how do you rob it from the car?
Okay, so I haven't thought this through very well.
Yeah. See, this is awful. This is an awful.
That's not a good plan.
You're going to jail for 13 years, my friend.
You know what? Chick-fil-A, screw it. You know, they can't be open on Sunday. I can't be bothered. It's Chick-fil-A.
Dude, Chick-fil-A is so, I don't like, don't even get me started. See, here up in New York, like, we have, they're the Green Apple, like, on the thruway, they have, like, you know, restaurants you can stop and go to the restaurants. They have, like, store, and then they have, like, 1 or 2 food joints in there in the bathrooms and stuff. Frick, dude, how many times out of the year do I drive home on Sundays? And how many Chick-fil-A's on the way home are there? And it's like half of the stores I try when I'm trying to get food, Chick-fil-A is there. It's closed. It's closed. Actually, there was a law against them. I don't know what happened with it. I think it was probably dropped. New York was trying to force them to be open on Sundays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just was like, I don't like. It doesn't make sense to me because, like, why did you hire them to come into your business anyways? Then if you knew they were going to close on Sundays, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what they were thinking. What's the is it Mennonite, Amish? Like Wednesday is a big holy day for them, or like a big like we don't do anything day. Maybe it's Mormons.
Yeah, I don't know which one that is. Yeah.
But like Wednesday, I know there's some towns here in Ohio, just from having like a service route going, like picking stuff up. There's towns that if you go in there on Wednesday, there ain't nothing going on. It's a ghost town.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So so if you had a Chick-fil-A out there, that'd be 2 days of the week you're not working.
Yeah.
So you know what? Yeah. That just I'm locking in the answer. It's gonna be Chick-fil-A. It's got to go.
Okay. All right.
That's that concludes this segment of how to get away with it. But
crime of the week.
You know, it is interesting the folks that get away with things. It is.
Yeah.
Hooters should open up again with different branding. Chicks for days, and guess what? Churchgoers open for business on Sundays. There you go.
Nice. There you go.
I heard isn't Hooters going under? Isn't that?
Yeah, I think they're closing a bunch of them. Yeah.
Is it all of them?
I don't know. I don't know the full spectrum details.
Interesting. Down south they have Twin Peaks. It's not even that far south. They started more south, I believe. But it's quality food. She's going down.
Yep, she's going down.
Perfect.
She's yelling timber.
Golly. Is that Kesha?
Yeah.
Kesha with a dollar sign?
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a completely different thought experiment to go on, guys.
Yeah.
Completely. It'd be an easy rebrand too, buddy. Just put one line through the S. Yep. So Oh no, he's talking about Hooters.
Oh God.
Thanks, Michael.
Nice.
So there's been a lot of people talking about this. I'm not going to go down the complete AI rabbit hole today because we've done it enough. But with more people talking about AI and the development of AI, there's more people talking about something called simulation theory. Have you heard about this?
I think I know what you're talking about. Yes, possibly.
That we're more or less in the Matrix.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is all simulation. Yeah.
Yes. And apparently there was an episode of Futurama that did a pretty good visualization of it. So do you buy into this idea that we are just avatars in some kind of simulation or game? What's up, Ravenous? Over on Instagram. What's up, buddy? Sorry, I have to look like I've got two monitors. I have to look all the way over here to see Instagram because they won't collate the comments.
It's all right. I don't know, man. I try not to think about that kind of stuff because it can go pretty deep down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I mean, one guy showed. There's one guy who was staring at a laser or something. And he could see like code in the laser, and he had other people see it. He's like, "Am I just high, or like, am I seeing this?" And other people were seeing the same thing.
If you guys have seen the code in the Matrix, when you look at lasers, put a 1 in the chat. I know you're talking about though. He's on a Danny Jones podcast.
Yeah.
He was on DMT, and he conducted an experiment where he'd have other people that were on DMT to look at a laser that was being shown at a wall.
Yeah.
And if you got up close to it, you could see stuff moving around. That's an interesting one though, because he like there are like if you look at a laser shining on the wall, you can see like almost like a graininess kind of moving around.
Yeah.
If you're in an altered state of mind, you might just start thinking that you're seeing the code.
Yeah, maybe.
Michael sees all the code.
I think it's deeper than that. I think it's way deeper than the binary. I think code goes way deeper.
Yeah, well, Danny Jones, he had commented that he had he said he didn't see like code, he didn't see like numbers and letters. He was seeing I think he said shapes or like almost like hieroglyphics kind of thing.
Yeah, that
like
makes sense.
Symbols. Yeah. So that's one of those things, especially with DMT. Like, there's a lot of people using the same kind of language to describe what they're looking at, but who knows if we're all looking at the same thing?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Thanks, Michael. Let's check out this short here real quick.
Most convincing case I've ever heard for why real life may actually just be a simulation was not from the Matrix, but from Futurama. Let me explain.
Which, by the way, the Matrix would be the way to go. Because if you could have, like, really cool black leather clothes, like, download all kinds of information instantly, room full of guns, like, yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah, it's cool until robots are plugging us in as energy sources. Yeah.
I mean, they already have, and that's in any of these scenarios, really.
In the latest episode of Futurama, the professor creates a simulation of their entire universe, and eventually he's able to make it so close to their own reality.
You watch Futurama?
The crew begins to care for their simulated.
This is a good episode, actually.
And question whether or not they're in a simulation too.
So I only ever get to see it when I'm staying in a hotel that has, like, I could see it in the morning.
Yeah.
Are we getting some issues?
Oh.
Sound issues? Let me see if I got a it always checks itself. Let's try that. Does that sound better? Let me know if that sounds better, Caucasian.
That's not any different to me.
All right.
The professor quickly shuts down this idea, stating that it's preposterous. But in response, the crew brings up 3 increasingly compelling points that I've never heard before regarding simulation theory. Point number 1, the professor asks, how could anyone care for any kind of artificial intelligence, knowing at its core, it's nothing more than a bunch of zeros and ones? And to counter that, Leela brings up that we're nothing more than a bunch of atoms, and yet together we are more. Like zeros and ones, atoms don't have consciousness. They can't think on their own. But yet the things that make us conscious human beings are quite literally only made up of atoms. So are atoms really that different than zeros and ones? And if that's the excuse for being unfeeling towards AI, should we also be unfeeling toward each other?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Glad it's better. I don't know what it was doing. I don't do the background noise cancellation, but apparently it checks itself when I load back in. So the whole thing, like, are atoms like code? I mean, I thought that's the whole point of like DNA. It's code.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, they've made a lot of comparisons to like the way your brain is and like the way things look to the universe, and you know, like some universes look like giant eyeballs, and like it is interesting. It is interesting. And then there's the I'm pretty sure it's AI, but you know, the man that people see behind the moon in the sky, which is another interesting one. What
was it?
I've seen a lot of videos posted, and I can never tell if they're real or they're probably fake, but they're probably
anymore.
Yeah, it's you can't tell anymore. But it's literally like they post a video of like you can see an outline of like a person's face behind the moon. Like the moon is glowing on their face. Yeah, it's very interesting. Almost like someone's watching down on us. But again, could be fake. Most likely is fake.
I thought the moon was supposed to be a hollow spaceship that's here to like haunt us.
Yeah. Or if you're a resident alien, that's where the Greys live.
Resident Alien. That's the next game, dude. Instead of Resident Evil, it's Resident Alien. There you go.
It's they were showing it's called that, but yeah.
Thanks, Sassy. Appreciate that.
Nice.
I don't know. The moon's freaking weird. Like, it does weird stuff. It's weird. Everything about it's weird. If someone's up there like watching us, it also wouldn't surprise me. There's allegedly something coming out. I saw just a news blur. I'm at the point now where I've literally I've stopped listening to any news just because there's too much going on.
Yeah.
And none of it actually really affects my day to day.
Yeah.
I know it affects some people a lot.
Yeah.
And consider it my, you know, situation, privilege, whatever you want to call it. I got a lot of things to worry about. 99 problems. News ain't one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So oh God. It's got some bad news from Ben. Boston's off to the best over the bad hotel booking due to fake pics.
Oh, I hate that.
Not good, dude.
Yeah.
Did you get catfished? Dude.
Hotel catfished.
I've been catfished by it. It's Richmond. It happened twice. They changed the name of speaking of rebrands, they changed the name of the hotel, and all the pictures show like a nice lobby, updated rooms, all this stuff, and you get there and it literally looks like something you see out of a war movie, like the embassy. There's like people outside that are destitute and smoking crack. You get inside and the lobby is nice, but the gal that works it is in sweatpants, a sweatshirt, on her phone, and doesn't talk to you the whole time. She's on her phone talking to somebody else. This happened twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Then you get to the hotel and you realize that the only thing that's been renovated is the bathrooms. That's it. Bathrooms are nice. The rest of it, crappy old carpet. Elevators don't work. Absolutely disgusting. There's no breakfast to speak of. Well, actually, there is breakfast. Dare I libel this hotel? They did have breakfast. They had powdered eggs. That was it. So,
ew, what?
Yeah, it's very disgusting. So
what is powdered eggs? What is that? What?
So a lot of these places, they don't have real eggs. They have dried eggs that they reconstitute with water, and then they heat them up, and that's your breakfast.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross. Okay.
They're surprisingly no bed bugs. I do carry a can of Raid, or what is it? It's got to be Raid. Roach killer?
Probably Raid, yeah.
There are some hotels that I will spray like under the bed and around the edge and then leave and go get dinner just because like I'm not disgusting.
Wow, that's bad.
It's not good. It's not good.
These are the conditions we must live in to do shows, guys.
Yeah.
Jeez, this is awful.
If we're in a simulation, like there's some really dumb details, like mosquitoes, bed bugs.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point? Come on,
like
they're just doing. There's evil.
Yes.
Evil. Yeah, there's some evil overlords.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing. Like, not to go down to like the religious aspect with this, but like I could certainly prove that there is a devil just by things like that, right? Ticks, all that crap. Like, I could certainly just give you demonstrable evidence that the devil exists. So if there's a devil, there must be a god.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your logic.
Yeah.
Booked a new room at the hotel. I should have to start and dealing with a refund through the travel agent. That sucks, man. Especially if you're using like Expedia. Good luck. Bathroom is where you sleep. Dude, I considered it, man. Slaying the freaking tub.
Yeah. Yikes.
Dirty looking everything. Dirty towel. Oh, God. Hairs in the tub.
Oh.
Disgusting. Yeah, this is Sasquatch knows quite a bit about the
protein grits.
About the breakfast situation in some of these places.
Oh my goodness.
Split hoof was once an angel. Yep. I could prove devil exists, Waffle. Dude.
Huh.
Waffle House was my health club for a while. Ravenous says, don't worry, patch notes are incoming soon for the sim. So yeah, we're getting a system update here soon.
Nice.
Dude, Expedia is the worst, man. Good luck.
Yikes.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah,
However much money you spent on that room. They're the worst too for getting catfished. You get those photos on there, and then you show up and it's disgusting. And you're like, am I really going to sleep here for however many days?
Yeah, well, I mean, that sucks. I mean, I always check the reviews, and sometimes it's hit or miss with reviews too, but like sometimes it's like you can get complete opposite reviews. Like, this was the most amazing stay I've ever had, and then you get the couple that are like, oh, it was disgusting, and then you get the whiners. They're like, oh, it wasn't actually any breakfast. It's like somebody actually needs to go and actually review these hotels. Did you, what is it? One of the news stations did an expose on hotels. Did you know you're not secure? You're not very as secure as you think you are at a hotel.
Oh no.
And I'm not, so I don't want to like broadcast this, but the newscaster went in. She was a female. She went in. She stayed at the hotel, and they had somebody walk up to the desk and ask for that room key that she was in, without being on their registration, without having to. And they didn't ask for ID. They didn't ask for any information to approve that was the person that was staying in the room. They just gave them a key. Literally just gave them a key.
Nice.
And they were like, what the heck, dude? Like, and it was like 4 different hotels that they did this at.
Damn.
4 different hotels they did that. Yeah. It's scary.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like that one bit.
No.
So you got deadbolt and put the little latch over.
Yeah.
The little latch is the only thing that's keeping you safe at night.
Yeah.
That's staying at a Holiday Inn. It was a nice Holiday Inn too. And someone tried to come into my room.
Wow.
Late at night. It was like 3 a.m, so they must have been drunk and trying to get back, and making a lot of assumptions about this person, but it could be like 2:30, 3 a.m. to someone like violently trying to open the door.
Yeah. Like, why is this door opening?
Yeah, I don't I'll certainly wake you up.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a unfortunate thing now is the amount of paid reviews you can get to just like, especially at launch. There's stuff coming out now that there's these guys that are doing like the like if you want to hire a ghostwriter to write a book for you, they have services now that not only will they write your book for you, whether it's a biography, a story, a novel, whatever, they'll also launch it on Amazon with reviews for you.
Oh, wow.
They have professional reviewers. There's totally aren't bots that will read your book and give you a review.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I've seen that. I've seen that on Facebook now. I caught. I don't know. I don't remember what the product was. They were trying to push a product, and people were like, you could see the comments. Like you could see, like, this is weird. Oh, it was like they were trying to give away a free fridge, and people were like, yeah, I got my free fridge, and there's posting the picture of the free fridge, and they're like, yeah, I got my free fridge and whatever. I'm like, this is phony as all let loose. No way. I start clicking on the profile pictures of these people. Yeah. One guy was a professional like person who looks like he did that. And the next person was clearly a bot, had like 10 friends. Like, no way. The next person, a bot. They didn't even have a profile picture. The next person, like, it was bad. I'm like, what the heck, guy? Like, this is awful.
Yeah.
Like,
you'll have that, especially online, man. The scams are deep.
Yeah,
they're deep. Man. If you do not know your Waffle House staff well enough for them to help you hide a body, are you really? You know what? If you went to rob a Waffle House, they'd want in on it. Be like, yo, bro.
That's funny.
Had a Methany try to hide from the cops.
Nice.
And I went for a burger, came back to the hotel. There's a redhead hiding in my shower.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Whoa. I would have freaked the heck out.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Interesting. I've put 2 and 2 together with Methany. That all makes a lot more sense now. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be staying at I believe a Marriott. Should paid a little extra to,
I'm staying at a Red Roof Inn.
Yikes.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one.
I bring first thing I do is search for dead hookers. Yeah, I bring my own,
Yes, really.
Dude, I was staying at a Red Roof once where I went in and they upgraded me to like one of the suites where it's like you got a little living room area and a bedroom.
Oh, okay, nice.
So I go into the bedroom and in the corner there's just a pile of paper towels covered in red stuff.
Oh my God.
And it looked like blood. And I'm like, this is interesting. So I like stopped to like survey the scene. I start to smell and I'm like, no, they painted the walls and they didn't clean up their mess.
Oh,
as I went around the corner of the bed, there's like a massive pile of painter's tape.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was not good.
Yeah, it sucks.
I know the devil exists. Redhead hiding in my shower. Found her. Yeah. So yeah, they go on. Here's the challenge that I have with simulation theory stuff is that they tend to start getting into like things that I feel like we're really guessing at.
Yeah.
Point 2. The professor states it would be computationally impossible to run a simulation at our universe's scale because it would not be possible to keep track of where everything is. Admitting his simulation can't even do this because it requires too much computing power. However, Amy protests that limitation also exists in real life with quantum mechanics, which is actually true. The more
anytime I start hearing people talk about quantum computers, quantum mechanics, any of that stuff, I'm like, I feel like we're making stuff up.
Yeah, well, quantum computing is a real thing.
Oh, then there's like, but is it what they're saying that it is? Because they talk about quantum entanglement and all this stuff.
Yes, quantum entanglement is interesting. Yeah, no, I there's definitely a lot that we still don't know. I think AI is going to get us there sooner than we think it will. But Yeah. No. This. Have you actually seen this episode of Futurama?
No.
That he's talking about.
If
it was really good.
If I have, I don't recall it.
I'm sure he'll talk about it here in a second. But so he's like, I don't have enough computational power. So what does he do? He slows the universe down to 1,000th. Yeah, something like 1,000th of a second. So like it would take 1,000 years for 1 second. 1,000 years in that universe, the micro universe, for 1 second to pass in the real world.
Interesting.
So that it wouldn't take as much computational power.
I mean, if you is this the equivalent of to God a day is like 1,000 years?
Yeah.
1,000 years is like a day.
Yeah, it was a very interesting episode, and
My head hurts.
Yeah, it was a good ass episode. Futurama's got a lot of like really cool episodes.
Ravenous says same people who believe in simulation theory are the same one whose favorite band is Tool. That's
hey, what's wrong with Tool?
That describes a buddy of mine to the T.
Oh my goodness.
Update on the hooker. I did not know. Cops knock on my door asking if I'd seen this chick. I said nah, then realized I had not looked in the shower.
Jack.
Funny. It's like, well, I haven't been in the shower yet today. That's freaking wild, man.
That is wild.
Look at quantum foam theory, reality bubbles of infinite. Huh.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of theories out there, man. Who knows which one's the real one? Who knows?
If Grok is what AI isn't getting us anywhere.
Yeah, no, that the consumer AI that we're seeing is ridiculous.
Well, there's the stuff that they're using on the scientific end to run computations, and they're running them thousands times faster than what we can do.
Yeah.
That's one thing. When you get into like the overly predictive model of just like, what is it that I think you want me to tell you? That's what most AI is doing right now.
Yeah.
It's just, here's what I think you want. I scoured the internet and I think this is what you wanted to read. Yeah. And that is getting better. But
it's like an advanced Google. That's really all it is.
It's kind of obnoxious. So like the one of the things that they're talking about with that is that because it is just kind of cherry picking websites to look into and like swipe information, is that a lot of these websites aren't getting the traffic or the the ad click rates because the AI is just skimming it all.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any merit to that or not, but
that's probably true. Yeah. I mean, that's just like the that honey scam that was going around.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. That was wild. I wonder if they ever came to a settlement on that.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Appreciate you hanging out, Dave. We'll see you, dude.
Later, Dave.
I feel like most of the things that get advertised on podcasts, YouTube channels, that like everybody starts advertising around the same time, I feel like it's all scams.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty much everything is a scam nowadays in some way or another.
Well, it's like it seemed like overnight, every single YouTuber and every single podcaster had like their own coffee that they were selling. I was like, where did you open a roastery?
No. So you can brand your own coffee through Printify.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
so
all
it's
it
like,
is.
You got all these guys talking about like, we hand select what kind of coffee we want. We work with the roasters. We partnered with them. They like to use the word partnered. Like, you are drop shipping coffee, dude.
Yeah. Yep. That's all they're doing.
And I bought some and it's good.
Is it?
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was a few years ago.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I was thinking about trying it. I mean, Sketch of the Beast coffee sounds pretty cool to me.
There you go. There you go. Ravenous says they just recently demonetized the brain right faceless AI generated junk. Brainless.
Yes.
Which is a shame. I'm really enjoying Spider-Man eating hot dogs. That was like my favorite.
Dude, I just saw one the other day, and it was Superman and Batman talking. Actually, I was actually enjoying it because it was funny as hell. It was Batman and Superman were talking, and Superman's like, "You can't have any. You can't keep getting kids to be your Robins." He's like, "I'm better than," and then Robin drops in. And he's like, "I'm better than number 52, right?" and he's like, "Yeah, but number 52 learned faster. Get better, motherfucker." And then, that's the kind of like crud that it's stupid, but I actually got a laugh out of it versus some of this just weird and gross looking. But like stuff like that is like, okay, I could kind of get behind that. It's funny.
Yeah, I haven't read any of those in a while. Look at this. I can actually make that bigger. All right, let's finish this out. Because I'm not going to be able to go super late tonight, friends. Okay. Mainly because I got to get up very early to drive to Boston.
Boston.
Yeah,
I gotta leave here at 12 to drive to Pittsburgh.
You're doing Steel City, aren't you?
Yes.
Steel City.
Potentially the last Steel City I do. We will see.
This will be the last Steel City that James does. That's going to be the last.
Potential. We'll see.
Well, maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised. We'll
see. Well, it's one of those shows. It's one of those shows. We can talk about it in a minute. It's just one of those shows. It's like not your favorite to do, you know.
I've never done it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So it's not my favorite because I haven't done it.
Well, yeah. I wouldn't recommend it either. So.
Perfect.
The more we know about how a particle is moving, the less we know about where it actually is, and vice versa. It's called the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, which, using the professor's terms, is like a limitation on our universe's computing power. And the last point, which in my opinion is the most compelling. The professor states that every movement of every atom gravitationally affects all other atoms in the universe, which again is true. But no software.
How do they know that's true? Every atom's gravitational pull affects every other atom in the universe. This is the kind of stuff I'm like, how could you even possibly know that?
Because of quantum entanglement.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah. There's no way you could possibly know.
Yeah. Considering like I think we've just discovered the ability to see atoms. It's
Thanks for having us. He says because he said so. Like, yeah, because the nice guy on the video said.
Where it could possibly compute that. So to work around that, he had to make the information of those little effects travel outward at a fixed speed instead of all those reactions happening at once. However, Amy points out again that we have that limitation in our universe as well. Information of any kind you can think of, even gravity, is confined by the speed of light. So for example, if the sun were to disappear right now,
that's another assumption that we run on, is that the speed of light is the fastest thing that there is. And they've actually found that there are things that are faster than the speed of light. So it already breaks this notion. So it's like all this stuff that people talk about, it's like we're kind of cherry picking. I don't know. I'm not the most scientifically minded individual.
Yeah. I mean, I know a smidge, probably enough to be somewhat dangerous, but not enough to be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, I have no freaking clue. And I think the longer that we go on, we're just believing the stuff that we've made up. And I mean, how many times has Pluto been a planet and then not a planet? You know?
Yeah. It'll come back, I'm sure.
Do you listen to Nate Bargatze at all? Comedian?
No, not really.
He has a great bit on it. He's like, I just tell people I don't believe in science. He's like, it makes conversations a lot easier. You know, because like, oh, this guy needs help. You know, and then they're like, but they're not going to waste their time there, right? Well, he says, he brings up a couple things. He's like, when we were growing up, we were told that the Earth was 4 billion years old. And then later they're like, no, it's 6 billion years old. And like nobody got fired for that. Like that's a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
And to illustrate it, he makes one more joke. He's like, if you're a new scientist, one of the first things they do is tell you to like find out how old beetles are. And in the back, they're like, just write 275 million years. Like, no one's going to check. It's fine. So, I don't know. Especially with, like, theoretical science. It's like, I already have a hard time with current science. I just
Little
do.
the theory of science. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I had buddies back in high school that would argue this stuff ad nauseum,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't know. It's neat to talk about. I mean, it's like, what would happen if the Hulk fought whoever? It's just more nerd speak.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Oh, here we go. Good, solid advice from Michael. Make sure you stop at the Star Market to get some waffles. I'm gonna go to the Waffle House. Waffle House?
Waffles.
How do you say Waffle House with a Boston accent? Waffle House?
I don't know.
I don't either. Sounds like pigeonholing those atoms. Yeah.
I get the waffles.
Waffles. Some waffles.
The
So I don't know. So I guess just to bring it to a head here. So are we in a simulation?
Maybe.
Nailed it.
Maybe. Yeah. That's my answer. Maybe. I like the thought that this is real.
Well, certainly that it should matter, right? Whatever's happening here. So even if it is a simulation, like surely the simulation is for some kind of benefit to somebody. Otherwise, like, who made a simulation where you can have whole continents of like children under famine most of the time?
Yeah.
You know, that's a wild simulation to just run.
Yeah.
It's not a good one.
Yeah. Well, so Futurama has another episode that talks about similarness. And Bender ends up getting launched into outer space. And like this little colony of aliens ends up colonizing on him. And then they end up like splitting, and he tries to help keep them alive, and they end up blowing each other up because they end up drinking alcohol from him, and blah blah blah.
Is this a simulation or is this real?
This is a real episode of Futurama.
Okay.
So
it's not the same episode.
No, it's a different episode. So a different episode. Yeah,
I don't know.
But anyways, he ends up running into God, and he's like, I couldn't help them because they end up blowing themselves up and whatever. And he's like, and God's like, sometimes helping is, what does he say? Sometimes you don't have to do anything at all to help. I don't know. I can't remember the exact message. But
I'm losing the moral of the story here, James.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost it as I.
All
was
I know is that
it.
Bender got a bunch of little aliens drunk.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's so. I lost the message there. I'm sorry.
If you guys in the chat have any other favorite Futurama episodes you want to drop in there, that'd be perfect.
Don't watch the dog episode. It'll make you cry. It's the saddest episode of Futurama.
Well, the good news is, like I said, the only time I can really watch it is at the hotel.
Yeah.
It's just going to be on. It's on in the morning. And most of the time, I can't stick around for that.
Yeah. I feel you there.
So you're going to, I don't know, to put a cap in it, I think a lot of world religions and stuff all refer to what we're doing as some form of simulation, but they use different verbiage for it. So yeah.
I mean, technically, you could look at it that way, right? I mean, if God does exist, then He made the simulation, right? So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I had my meaning of life dream that I talked about. It was one of the first few episodes. So if you guys want to go back and watch that, good luck finding it.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's more or less science experiment than it was simulation, but it's still simulation.
I recall. Yeah.
So you said you're going to be at Steel City Con this
Friday to Sunday. Yeah. It's a 3-day show. It's one of those shows that they do a full day Friday, which kind of stinks.
So you got to get in Thursday and get loaded in.
Yeah. Set up is Thursday. They don't even let you set up Friday. If you're not set up on Thursday, you missed your table. Yeah. Rough. But we got 2 of the actors who played Punisher coming. We've got some voice actors from Baldur's Gate coming. A lot of cool people. Really randomly, we have the cast of Pawn Stars. Yep. is coming, which is very interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, I like the show to a degree because there's a lot of people there that I know and I talk to during the weekend. It's just a long weekend. It's one of those shows where you don't feel like this is not to be like, oh, it's an awful show. It's a good show if you're going as a guest, absolutely. But as an artist, you're just crammed it like sardines, man.
Yeah. Out there in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So yeah, it looks like you got some people that'll be there. Interesting. Let us know how it goes. I will not be streaming next Wednesday. I will be on vacation.
Right.
The one of the friends of the family is going to be there. I don't know if I talked about this last time. We played Dungeons and Dragons previously on vacation. This is years ago. It's the first time I ever played. I was actually DMing the whole thing.
Oh, cool.
We're down in whatever beach we were at, Myrtle Beach or Outer Banks or wherever we went to.
Yeah.
And it was raining all week with like occasional thunderstorms to where like,
that sucks. Yeah.
And there's not much cheap to do in any of those places indoors.
Yeah.
So I drafted up just a little mini campaign. I planned it for like one night as a one shot, and if they liked it, we could play again. Because guess what? It was going to be raining more.
Yeah.
And they all had a blast, and there was a request to play again next week. So I might have to come up with a quick D&D one shot. We'll see.
Yeah, dude. There's lots of stuff you can reference, man. I'd like to get a group together to play D&D. That's super fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I did was it? I think 5 seasons of a podcast doing D&D stuff.
Yeah.
So
that's cool.
It could be fun. You get the right group, it's a good time. Good time. So let's see. I will be at Boston. Share this tab instead.
Boston.
I got the not Saber. Star Wars Theory here with his lightsabers. This dude.
Cool.
It makes some expensive ass lightsabers. But they're super cool.
Legit ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Fan Expo Boston the same thing as Boston Comic Con?
I have no idea.
The same thing, and I'm just calling it something different.
I want to say that the other one is called Wicked Comic Con because everyone in Boston says that's wicked. It's wicked awesome.
I always thought it referenced the Wicked musical. I always thought that was what that was.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
You're probably right. I'm probably definitely wrong.
Probably a musical that came out a few years ago. But yeah, they're gonna have good lineups. A lot of these guys are carrying over to Chicago, so there's gonna be Ewan McGregor, Kristen Adenson.
I want to meet Ewan. That's cool.
There's some guy in the middle I can't see.
Yeah, he's invisible.
Invisible. So it should be a good lineup.
Yeah, see him.
The same time this is going on, there is a show. I think is it Terrificon?
Oh yeah.
I think it's going on at the same time.
Yeah, Mohegan Sun, Connecticut. I was just looking at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of folks that do Terrificon instead. So we'll see. I don't know.
Ever done Terrificon, or is that?
No, I've been waitlisted on that one, or I've already been booked with other stuff. But the other problem is, what is the other problem? Terrificon. Oh, just the wait list. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yep. So in Boston, so I started doing Boston, I think that was the first year coming out of COVID. And then something happened. They had the convention center was under reconstruction. Apparently that year, everybody did terrible. They changed dates, they changed venues, and they I couldn't do it. I had Heroes Con. So this is my first year back. This has been paid for like 2 years now, 3 years.
Oh wow.
something like that. So it's like, as far as my fiscal year, there's really no impact other than hotel and travel.
Nice. That's awesome.
So there's that.
Well, hopefully you have enough boot space compared to where you had 2 years, 2 years ago, right?
So I think I have the exact same spot, and it was a end cap, so it was a nice booth. So Ravenous is asking, how early do you guys book conventions?
Oof.
As early as possible.
Yeah, I always end up screwing myself at the beginning of the year because time flies so fast that I forget to book for the beginning of the next year. But yeah, as early as you can, because I mean some shows it's kind of annoying because some shows you have to they have certain sign up dates. It's like, oh, we're only accepting submissions from July 1st to July 20th or whatever for whatever reason. Every show is a little bit different, but
no.
Yeah, you gotta kind of keep track of it, I guess.
Most shows will also, once you do exhibit there, they give you an option to reapply for next year while you're at the show.
Yeah.
And you get priority to keep your spot. So some shows like MegaCon in Denver, they've got a 97% or something silly reapplication rate. So if you're trying to get into one of those shows, as soon as they make it public to apply, you have to jump on it. If you're waiting until a couple months before any convention at this point, you're probably too late.
Yeah.
My experience has been the only ones that you can really do that with is the tattoo shows, and tattoo shows have just financially not been as good as they used to. So yeah, it is convenient. But think about it this way though, your first year that you're doing a show, doing a convention, is you have to pay for that convention. So that's money out of pocket. So let's just say it's $800 for your booth. It could be less if you're doing artist alley or whatever. And you have a pretty good show. And then you need to sign up for next year at the same weekend. You could potentially be spending twice as much in that one weekend. So there's a lot of folks that they want to quit their job to go be, a convention artist. Good luck. That first year is really, really rough.
I'm on my 4th year, and it's still tough.
Yeah. So yeah, there is that. Oh yeah, I had one other surprise thing come today before we start wrapping things up here with our final question. I almost forgot. I got something in the mail today. Do you know what that might be, James?
I don't know. What's your mail call? Mail call. Oh my God! Wow. How is it? I didn't get one.
No.
No.
Do you want mine?
No. Nothing. I'm all right. It's for you. You can have it.
I'll sign it. You can have my signed copy.
You didn't even work on it.
I could sign anything. That was my one brother. After a night of us all partying pretty hard, he autographed the washer and the dryer. Is hilarious.
That's funny. Michael, did you see that? What he got? What he finally got? Got the Noir anthology. Noir anthology. How's it look and feel? Is it look and feel nice?
Book cover quality is good.
Okay.
And am I doing a review right now? Do you want me to?
You don't have. No, you don't have to.
You want me to review your book, James?
No, I'm asking because I'm no longer part of the project. I've been removed from it completely. So I really have no idea what's going on with it at this point. I'm in the book though. My book is still in there. And Dex Damon #1 is coming out next year.
Do you want me to do a full review?
Sure, go for it.
I'm not going to do a full review today, but maybe when we come back from vacation, now that this is nice and mirrored and you have to read it backwards, I'd say I actually kind of like the thickness on the cover. I go with a slightly thicker cover for my books, and it almost makes it a little too hard to keep it open.
Yeah.
But it's got the square bound. I think square bound's the way to go. And
that's crazy. That does not look like it's 60 pages. That's crazy.
Yeah, once you put stuff in square bound, it makes it look like a thinner book because it doesn't bow out.
Yeah.
But if you were to saddle stitch this thing, I tried saddle stitching a 64-page book in the past, and it like really bows out. But yeah, I'd say that the interior paper quality is fine. It's like I guess a satin finish, heavier paperweight. Yeah, so that's mail call that came up today. Some artists in here that we know. You might see a little bit there you might recognize.
Yeah.
And I find the thing I find most interesting without going into full-blown review mode is that they had to have paid for color pages, even though there's only one story I think that uses any color.
Yes.
And most of it's just a cooler tone of gray. So it's almost like a purplish gray.
Yeah.
And then like the very last page, there's some red. Last couple of pages. I think if I was the editor, I'd be like, figure it out. It's gonna be black and white. We're saving money. We're not spending extra, so you can have a few pages have some red on it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then yours has some red too.
Yeah, I think I got like once they were like, yeah, we're gonna do color. I'm like, all right, well, I'll just add some dabs of color in there. I was originally gonna do grayscale, but
no,
that did not end up happening.
Very interesting. I did read part of this today. I did not read the whole thing, so maybe we'll do a deep dive and come back from vacation if you want me to.
Cool, man.
Sometimes it's weird to have somebody like review your stuff on a camera in front of people.
I have had that book, the pages that I did, rammed at me, so I'm open to any criticism on that, to be honest.
Okay, then. Perfect. Well, if the chat wants it, maybe we'll do that. But unless the chat has any questions, we'll have one last question for the day. And this one's probably more divisive than a simulation theory.
Oh no.
This is a pretty good question.
What do we got?
The question is, what instantly ruins a hamburger?
Wow.
What would you say instantly ruins a hamburger?
This is so much worse than the simulation. Instantly ruins a hamburger. Wow, that's a good question.
I'll give you some sample answers. First one has the most. Do they do? Is that a regular thing?
I don't know.
It sounds awful.
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
Yeah, I guess that would.
We're going real, things you can actually put on a burger type.
Yeah, I mean, you could say broken glass would instantly ruin it.
Yeah, it would. Yeah,
the chef's finger would not be a good time.
Yeah, that's true.
The
soggy bottom buns.
Special ingredient might be a problem. Soggy bottom bun was the top vote. Poorly balanced ratios.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, too much burger, not enough sauce. Too much sauce. That's just sloppy.
Yeah, you know? I hate when McDonald's holds back on the ketchup, man. It's the worst.
Yeah. Yellow Toad says they don't need to be 8 inches. I've seen some burgers where they look like the Dagwood Bumstead sandwich. It's way too much, way too tall.
They need to be wide, not tall. Girth is the game.
When the condiments are spread onto heavily, too thick of a tomato, hot lettuce, soggy buns.
People like their lettuce cold on their burger. Interesting.
Yeah, I suppose there could be a nice temperature thing going on there.
What are prions?
I have no idea. Mad comment. This is an underappreciated comment.
Okay, it's a joke I don't get. Okay,
interesting. I think for me, it's pickles. I really don't like pickles.
Oh, okay. Not a pickle guy, huh?
No. But yeah, that would be a deal breaker on a hamburger. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys that I'm gonna send it back. You know, I've seen them. Have you seen Waiting, the movie? Ryan Reynolds.
Yes.
There was a phase in my life.
Yeah.
There's a phase in my life where, I could say like especially if you got a steak at a restaurant, they'd be like, "Is it cooked to your liking?" And you're like, "Well, I asked for medium rare," and it's like, "Well done." I'm like, "Oh, we could take it back for you," and be like, "That's all right. I've seen Waiting," and I would get all kinds of free stuff. It was amazing. Sometimes I get a whole other plate of food. Sometimes I get dessert, bourbon. I've received all kinds of stuff just by saying I've seen Waiting.
That's hilarious.
Now you say that. These kids don't know what Waiting is.
Yeah.
They've never seen it.
What's that?
No. And that's, if you do say, you just picture Deadpool working in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, with Dane Cook.
Yep. Oh, dude, I forgot Dane Cook was in there.
Yeah, he was the cook guy. Yeah.
That's old school, man. I gotta go. It probably doesn't hold up, but I want to go back and watch that.
I watched it a while ago. It wasn't too bad. It's definitely not as well as it was when we watched it.
No. But it's funny though, because what's the name of the dude? Is it Rob something? Rob Corddry, maybe, that played the boss?
Oh yeah, I don't know his name. Yeah,
I think it's Rob something.
Yeah,
I think it's Rob Corddry. I saw him at it was actually Cleveland Fan Expo.
Oh, nice.
It was one of those nights where like he got done early and it kind of died out early, and he was just walking up and down the artist alley getting pictures with people. And I told him, because everyone had seen him in Office, The Office.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dude, I freaking love you in Waiting. And he started quoting it, and I'm like, no, dude. I said the part where like, no, you're that's like my favorite part. Like, you can't quit. You're fired. You're fired. Get out of here. Like that's the best part. Anyways,
that's hilarious.
All right, friends. Like I said, I got to cut it a little bit early tonight because I got to finish getting ready to drive to Boston. I got a nice 10-hour drive, and I want to leave early.
Right,
so I got to finish packing up. But and James is going to be in Pittsburgh for Steel City Con. So check out, if you don't follow James, where can they follow you, James?
You can follow me on Facebook at Sketching the Beast, Instagram Sketching the Beast, and now Patreon. Art of Sketching the Beast.
On Patreon. Very nice.
Yes. Just started the Patreon.
Very cool. Well, guys, check out James at all of those places. Give him a follow. And then if you're going to be in the Pittsburgh area, swing by Steel City Con. Check it out. Go check out the sardines and how they're packed over there in the Artist Alley.
Yes.
And then so next week, are you going to be running something, your own streams next week?
Yes, I will likely be on YouTube here on my profile, Sketching the Beast.
Very cool. So give him a follow. Check that out. Give him some support over there. And I will see you in 2 weeks. See you guys. Have a good night.
Peace.